During this class, I have come to appreciate the spectrum on opinions and beliefs regarding human sexuality. I have been challenged during this class to think more about my personal perspective. While my views seemed more liberal than some of my classmates, I am thankful for the respect that they showed me while offering challenging questions. I still understand sexuality to be primarily about relationships, but I also see it including much more. Sexuality not only covers what kind of relationships and interactions we might have with others, but it also includes gender identity and roles, sex orientation, sociological perspectives, and the biological parts of sexuality. Healthy sexuality includes an intentional decision of one's personal convictions while still practicing healthy expressions of those convictions. Pros of studying sexuality include understanding the consequences of our actions and behaviors. When studying sexuality, we can understand more about the dangers of unsafe sex, such as STDs, and challenges to sexual functioning. We can also learn how to practice sexuality more safely, such as in the use of contraceptives or healthy birthing practices. Cons of research in sexuality can include bias, especially when studying with predetermined mindsets. Christians often ignore scientific fact and additional information because it does not line up with their worldview. It also becomes difficult to study transgender, bisexual, and homosexual people without prejudice or discrimination. There are some major differences between our textbooks. Carroll wrote the Introduction to Human Sexuality, which is scientifically and culturally based. It included many examples of research as well as sociological perspectives. Real Sex by Winner and The Truth About Sex by Arthur are based off of the Christian subculture. Winner was more sociologically based than Arthur, but they both included personal journeys. Winner and Arthur support abstinence until marriage, while Carroll provides more of an overview of various perspectives. I found Arthur to be the most challenging textbook to read because she supports many fundamentalist perspectives that I do not agree with. My personal faith must be based on the reality I experience, while Arthur dismisses such realities with a literal interpretation of the Bible. This class has definitely influenced my view of sexuality. I started this class unsure of many of my beliefs surrounding various issues in sexuality, such as what kind of sex life was acceptable, how we should view homosexuality, how we should view transgendered people, and what kind of contraceptives I would be interested in using should I become sexually active. While my conclusions are not what would be considered biblical from a traditional point of view, I hope that I can continue to understand more about the grace and love that saved me in living a healthy life and therefore expressing my sexuality accordingly.